Hey guys, so I just got back from the theater from seeing a double feature. Man, do I have a fucking double feature for you guys tonight to talk about. So, this is gonna be kind of inkling to what my day has consisted of. Well, last 3 days, this is Monday when Tuesday, I guess now, or yeah, technically Tuesday. It's 1 a.m. From Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I've been working 12 hours each day, and from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I've been very fucking tired. I've had a lot going on. I've been busy this weekend. That's why I wasn't able to do reviews until now because my busy schedule this weekend. And I, after working a goddamn long fucking weekend, I I was like, yeah, let's go to a double feature. You know what? It's two movies. That sounds like a swell idea. And the first fucking movie I decided to choose is Skinamarink. Yeah. So yeah, this was a movie that I got notified late on Tuesday. This past week, that my theater was getting. Um, I didn't know that until, like I said, about Tuesday, so that's why I didn't mention it. And this was a movie that I had never got a trailer for, but I had heard of it because of the title was a title that stuck out. And the poster, I remember seeing the poster a couple times here and there, and I'm like, that's a pretty interesting looking poster. And I was told it was some kind of horror movie or something about kids in a house and they wake up and windows disappear and their dad's gone and then windows and doors disappear and I'm like, well, okay, that's a weird synopsis for a movie, but all right, whatever. And then I was hearing things last weekend about people talking about how polarizing this movie was and that this movie was getting a polarized reaction. And I was like, oh, okay, it's gonna be one of those movies. Yay. That's always kind of worrisome, but oh well. And then I actually got a chance to watch a trailer for this movie. And I watched the trailer. That's one that's online. It's a great fucking trailer. It's a creepy fucking trailer. It is like it sent chills down my spine. Watch it. It's like I I have no idea what's going on in the trailer. It's just a lot of weird imagery, and but it's a guy going in this house, in this. There's not really much dialogue. Like, I got my intrigue. What the hell this thing is? I was told it was some kind of experimental horror film, whatever the fuck that means. And it's like, I was given some warning about it, but I was like, I'll get in that in a minute. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to go in with an open mind with this thing, and you know, maybe this will be something that where some people hate it, but I love it, and kind of, you know, it's something to be something that maybe I will find something meaningful in it. All right, I'm gonna stop fucking sugarcoating it now. And it's how old am I now? 34 years old. I've sat for some really fucking bad movies. Really bad movies. I used to say Blair Witch Project was the worst movie I've ever seen. And then I saw the Serbian film, which is still the worst movie I've ever seen. Just because it contains stuff that I should never ever have seen put on film. But this, and I've seen stuff like last year I saw what was it, Unfavorable Odds or whatever the fuck that movie was. It was like this movie that should not exist in a be put. I should not be seen in a theater. It didn't look like a completed film. I apologize to all those movies except for Serbian film. I will never apologize for that one. Uh, this movie, I I have I have never been so angry After watching a fucking. I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna call this a fucking movie. This is not a fucking movie. This is a piece of shit that's being called a movie and being slapped into theaters and making like what $1 million fucking dollars, and I think it was made for $15,000 fucking dollars. Was it made for 15,000? I wonder where that 15 fucking thousand went. By the way, I fucking hated this movie. I'm not even gonna exaggerate. This is probably the worst movie I've ever fucking seen. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not making hyperbole. Other than a Serbian film, this is the worst movie I have ever fucking seen. This doesn't deserve to even be called a fucking movie. And if you see a trailer and you see all this weird imagery and like kind of like hard to figure out what is going on and like what you're seeing and stuff like that, get fucking used to it. That's the whole fucking movie. That is the grainy imagery that you see in the staticky image footage that you see in the trailer. That's the whole fucking movie. And then on top of that, it's pitch black for most of the fucking thing. And when you do get to see some things, you get to see a wall. Okay. Let's show. Okay. See this wall right here? Imagine if I just did this whole review while you just looked at this fucking wall. That is pretty much the way I could describe this fucking movie. If you want to see walls, doors. Sorry for all the fucking shakiness here. What else? Legos, toys. For an hour and 40 minutes, this is the movie for you. If you want to sit through and you hear children talking and inaudibly. Oh yeah, by the way, muffled child noises and you can't understand what the fuck they're saying to the point that there's subtitles. What? Why was that a fucking choice? That is fucking horseshit. And there's no fucking semblance of a story. Even if there was a semblance of a story, I can't tell what's going on because I'm busy watching a fucking wall or watching a doll or watching. And then every so often, just to make you think, oh, well, this isn't really scary. Boom! Scary ghost face or some shit like that. And there's a loud noise to make you, every like half hour that happens, like just to fucking wake you up from fucking falling asleep from watching a movie about a wall while you're watching a wall the whole fucking time and not be able to tell what the fuck is going on. Dude, what was this fucking thing? This wasn't. Where the fuck did this money go to? Because I could have probably made this same fucking movie for like $10. There's no fucking way that this movie cost $15,000 fucking dollars. How? And you didn't even need fucking people. Because, okay, you see the back of the children's head. That's all you fucking ever see of people is the back of their heads. That's all. They'll maybe move. Their heads might move here or there. But you can't fucking tell because it's so fucking pitch black. And it's staticky. And how the fuck is this scary? I want to know how. How was this scary? Never once. How was this fucking movie scary? I want to know. There are people who are defending this movie, and it's getting a 71% on Rotten Tomatoes. So there are people that think this is scary. How is this scary? How is looking at a wall for an hour and 40 minutes scary? Oh, because I hear muffled noises I can't understand and need subtitles? What? I've never. Okay, and then there's also this weird fucking choice that they decided, because at the beginning of the movie, like the beginning of the movie, there's no end credits in this movie. It just literally says the end and the lights go up. The end credits are at the beginning. And they show like the director and the cast, which could have been fucking anybody. I don't know why he had to name names because I don't. Whatever. Anyways, that's a whole another fucking discussion. But, God damn it, this movie fucking pissed me off so much. I can't even think. uh, so yeah, I'm sorry if I hit stop for a second. So they also say like there's cartoons in this movie, public domain. When they say there's cartoons in this movie, you ever know that? You ever when your mom used to tell you when you were a kid, don't stand too close to the television, you might go blind? Well, apparently the director did not listen to his mom because he takes the camera, puts it right up in front of the fucking TV, and when like characters are talking to each other, you'll be fucking or mumbling to each other. Sorry, they'll be showing the TV, showing the cartoon, and it's fucking bright. Fucking, you know how bright a TV can be up close. So you're watching this TV on a fucking big screen, fucking bright as hell. I had a fucking severe headache while watching this fucking movie. I'm like, dude, this is one of the first times in a while I've thought about walking out. I've never walked out of a movie. I didn't want to give this movie the fucking credit because I'm pretty goddamn certain that this movie was an endurance test. I just didn't get my fucking prize at the end of the movie where it just said, I saw Skinamarink and all I got was a fucking stupid t-shirt. If I would have got that, maybe I would have given it a little bit of a positive review. If I would have got a t-shirt that said that, you know, it's like literally an endurance test. Like watching this fucking thing. Like, it's like somebody said, the director said, there's no way anybody will sit through this fucking movie for an hour and 40 minutes and sit for the whole thing willingly and like the whole fucking thing. And I did. And I didn't get a fucking prize. Fuck you. I personally started to think like I was in my own personal hell. I was like in purgatory. I think that was the fucking point of towards the end of the movie because I'm pretty sure I'm not spoil it. Fuck it, I don't care. Because this movie sucks anyways. Don't go see it. Don't waste your fucking time. They're like the kids are like in purgatory or in hell or something. I don't fucking know. Because again, I couldn't fucking tell what's going on because it's fucking inaudible. I'm looking at a wall the whole fucking time. I'm looking at Legos. I'm looking at a cartoon. But I'm not actually looking at characters that are talking or attempting to talk. God, I hate this movie. Fucking hate this movie. Like, who? Like, it was my own, and like, I have, like, if there's a hell, I believe that, like, you have your own personal hell, and my own personal hell right now would be having to sit and watch this movie on an endless loop for the rest of eternity. Would probably be my own personal hell. I think that's what hell is at this point, is watching this piece of shit and this fucking. I hate using that term, but pretentious indie art house bullshit that like somebody just fucking shot video of their wall and their kids' toys and made some scary sounds in the background that you can't fucking understand anyways and put it together and they pretty much the critics ate it up. That's pretty much all I could fucking figure out. I don't know. I hated this movie, man. I really hated this movie. I'm not. I'm gonna just say it right now. This is the worst movie of 2023. There's no if and buts. As long as a movie is an actual movie, it will never be worse than Skinamarink. If a movie is what I call the worst movie I've ever seen, then it's definitely the worst movie of the year. Like, there's no fucking way. There's no way. Might as well have just been like a blank screen for like that would have been the equivalent of this fucking what this movie should have just been. I fucking hated this movie. You can't tell I fucking hated this movie. Like, why was this movie in 1994 placed? Why was the point of that? Why was like at the end of the movie they just say 572 days randomly? What was the point of that? What was the point of anything? I heard, oh, this is the stuff out of your nightmares when you were a kid. What fucking nightmare did you have as a kid where you were staring at a wall and you couldn't hear people talk and like I never had those nightmares as a kid. Apparently, I'm not the only one. Apparently, is TikTok. I mean, this movie became really popular on TikTok. There's nothing worse on this planet Earth than fucking TikTok. Maybe other than Facebook and Twitter, but TikTok is really fucking bad. And the fact that this movie is fucking popular on TikTok should tell you why. Tell you all you need to know about this movie. God. I don't know what to say. Don't see fucking Skinamarink. Don't. Not even out of curiosity. Don't watch it on Shutter. I know it's coming on Shutter. Don't even give this movie a fucking time of day. Yeah, I do have one more movie review, and I'll be back in a few minutes.